Once upon a time, there was a poor laborer who lived in a small village. Every day he went out into the fields to dig up soil and load it onto his donkey to sell in the market. One day while digging, he came across a huge shining stone buried in the soil. But since he didn't know what it was or how valuable it might be, he just tied it around his donkey's neck and continued on his way. As he walked through the village with his donkey, a rich merchant noticed the stone and approached him. "Hey, what is that shining thing around your donkey's neck?" he asked. The laborer replied, "This? It's a stone I found. I don't know, so I tied it around my neck." The merchant knew that it was a stone and told the laborer, "Give me for 50 rupees. The laborer agreed and gave the money. The merchant then went to his shop, hung the stone on his weighing scale so that everyone who entered could see it and admire its beauty. Many tried to take a look, but no one offered to buy it. One visited the merchant's shop and saw the stone. He immediately recognized it as a rare and priceless diamond. Excited, he asked the merchant, "Would you sell it to me? If you want, give me 100 rupees." The jeweler thought it was too expensive and tried to bargain, saying, "I'll give you 80 rupees. The merchant refused. "No, I want 100 rupees. The jeweler didn't want to miss out on such a diamond, but he also didn't want more than he thought it was worth. So he left and went back to his own. He was thinking about the diamond, how it would look in his collection. Later, the same jeweler returned to the merchant. He didn't want anyone to buy the diamond, so he paid the 100 rupees and bought it. The merchant was happy to make the sale, and the jeweler proudly displayed the diamond in his shop window. The next day, the first jeweler came back to buy the diamond from the merchant. When he saw that it was already sold, he became angry and started shouting, "You said you wanted 100 rupees for that diamond. Why didn't you tell me it was priceless? I would have paid any amount of money for it." The merchant calmly replied, "Hey, calm down. I didn't know it was a priceless diamond, but you did. I was ready to sell it for 100 rupees, but you argued over 20 rupees and ended up losing a great opportunity." The first jeweler felt ashamed for arguing over the price and realized that he had been greedy. He learned a valuable lesson that day, and so will you, my dear listeners. This story teaches us 3 important lessons. Lesson 1. Be stingy only when necessary. Otherwise, you may miss out on great opportunities. In this story, the laborer was lucky enough to find a precious diamond, but he didn't know its value. Instead of taking it to a jeweler to get it appraised, he tied it around his donkey's neck. If he had been more discerning and recognized the potential worth of the diamond, he could have sold it for a much higher price. Lesson 2. Never miss an opportunity by hesitating or overthinking. The first jeweler had the chance to buy the diamond for 100 rupees, but he hesitated because he thought it wasn't worth that much. He tried to bargain and ended up losing the opportunity to own such a valuable gem. Similarly, we often hesitate or overthink before taking advantage of opportunities, whether it's pursuing a new career, investing in a business, or starting a family. Overthinking can cause us to miss out on great opportunities in life. Lesson 3. Don't delay your work. Do today's work today. In this story, the merchant had the chance to sell the diamond twice, but he kept putting it off. He could have sold the diamond to the first jeweler, but he wanted more money. And later, when the second jeweler offered to buy it, he hesitated, thinking that 100 rupees was too low a price. By delaying his decision, he missed out on making a good deal. Similarly, we often put off important tasks until it's too late. We may procrastinate on making important decisions, and by waiting too long, we may end up missing out on opportunities that could have benefited us. So remember, my dear listeners, opportunities don't wait. They come and go quickly. So when you have the chance to take advantage of an opportunity, don't hesitate or overthink it. Make a quick and decisive decision and trust yourself to follow through. And that's all for today's story. Thank you for listening. If you liked the story, please share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates.